Hello, this is Thaiska of You Naturally. I decided to make a quick video about my own personal hair routine. I did use a different shampoo and conditioner this time, so I changed the routine a bit and I'm very happy with the results. So I'm going to get started. So typically, no matter what I have done, whether I've had my hair in braids or I've had it out in a protective style or even just a fro, I always do a pre-poo with coconut oil. So I put a generous amount of coconut oil, about 2 finger scoops full, and I melt it on my hair, and then I cover my hair with a plastic cap or a plastic bag, whichever I have closer. And I let it sit for about 30 minutes, and after that I get in the shower and I start the washing process. Usually I co-wash with Hello Hydration by Herbal Essences, or I use Palmer's the green olive oil Palmer's moisturizing conditioner. I really like that. But this time I decided to use Tresemmé. So Tresemmé has a product line called Naturals. They're the shampoo has lower sulfates. It's not sulfate free, but I found it to be very good for my own hair. It's Tresemmé Naturals with Sweet Orange and Lemongrass Radiant Volume Shampoo, and then I followed up with the same conditioner, the Natural Silicone Free Conditioning. After I washed my hair twice because I wanted to make sure that it was clean after having it in a weave for 4 weeks. I washed it twice, and I did hear that kind of squeaky sound, so I said, oh no, I may have done too much. So I went ahead with the conditioner. I left it on for several minutes, enough time for me to shave my legs while I was conditioning my hair. After I shampooed my hair, I was very happy because it was very soft, and after I rinsed out the conditioner, it was still very soft, so I was quite pleased with the initial results. Then I used this Africa's Best Deep Conditioner. Somebody gave me a little sample pack. I decided to see how it worked. I was happy with it. I left it on for 10 minutes, as it said, with again, a plastic cap, and then I took it out and rinsed my hair. I went on with my normal routine, which is to use Palmer's olive oil formula hair milk. I really like this. I usually mix this with a little bit of oil. Today I mixed it with Design Essentials Silk Drops, which I left in the bathroom, but I'll show a picture. I put like a quarter size amount, and then I used just about a dime size amount of the silk drops. I rubbed them together and I put them on each section of my hair. So after I finish cleaning my hair and conditioning my hair, I part my hair into 4 sections, and I handle each section by section. So I rub the moisturizer onto the first section, and then I detangled with my wide tooth comb. I use just a regular wide tooth comb, and I went forward. I braided it, and then I went to the next section and continued until I had all 4 sections done. Usually while I'm washing and conditioning, I do some detangling in the shower, so there's usually not much left to do once I get out of the shower. So after I moisturize each section, then I seal each section with organic castor oil. I love castor oil. It is quite heavy, so if you have a thinner hair or finer hair, I would use just a little bit, but my hair is quite dense. And I guess it would be 4B if you're into the hair typing, and it really absorbs the coconut oil well. I did get a little heavy-handed, so you can see that my hands are a little bit shiny, but it's not overwhelming. I really like how it seals the moisture in. It makes my hair feel really soft. This routine has made my hair feel very soft. I'm very pleased with how my fro came out today. When I slept last night, I again parted my hair into 4 sections, and then I divided each section into 2, so I had 8 big plaits. I wasn't going for a braid out. I just kind of wanted my hair to be stretched a bit so that I could wear my fur out today. I'm going to put it back in a weave again because, like I said, or maybe I didn't say, I'm getting married in the summer, and I'm going for maximum length retention, so I'm going to keep my hair in braids and weaves for a while until I'm happy, and then I'm going to take it out and see what kind of hair I'm working with, what length of hair I'm working with, and go from there. You can see my fro. I love wearing my afro out, but I don't wear it out very often because I don't like to comb it very much. My hair is susceptible to breakage, so it's, you know, maybe a couple times a year that I'll actually wear the afro out, and then it shrinks so much. So like when I first woke up this morning, I picked it out. It was quite big, and it will shrink because I have major shrinkage. I have embraced my shrinkage, and just to give you an idea, so you can see it's up here, and but it actually stretches, ouch, quite far down, or a few more inches down, like by my collarbone, and then the front of my hair stretches down to my chin, so you can see what kind of shrinkage I'm working with. But I don't mind. It is what it is, and I love my hair.